the most important is to stay in contact with yourself, with life, and with what is real. Doesn't matter how the circumstances are. Doesn't matter what happened outside, we have to be in this serenity, inner peace, and self-responsibility. Welcome to Reflect. This is number 4. Knowing this, I like to announce, saying I will in the next days, or the next time in general, a part of my normal publishing, I will focus on the coronavirus crisis and the relation to personal freedom, free speech, propaganda, manipulation. Because I really think it is necessary. Because the things really getting heavy. I mean, Facebook takes videos away as you like. YouTube is the same. Websites are closed down. People go to prison. People go in the mental hospitals. Even already people are killed for having a different opinion about what the states say. And I really believe we have to get up for this. We have to stand up and share the information. Because there is no, I really like to underline this, there's no relation between the measurement of the state and the actual danger for society. I say it again, there's no relation between the measurements of the state and the real danger. I will prove this with scientific facts, with investigations. Of course, not of me, I don't know nothing about it, but from proven scientifics. I mean, there's really there's really a growing number of scientifics that really say they go against this official propaganda, but they're all shut down. I was a few days ago, sometimes every one time a week maybe, I look the official news of the television. Here in Spain at 9 o'clock, TV1. And I felt like that I am in a George Orwell state. I mean, the official television is supposed to be representing the public opinion of everybody, of the Spanish people and the foreign people who live in Spain. And that's not only Spain, that's in every public television, in every country, it should be this way. So which basically means that they should present all opinions. But the fact is, there's just one opinion. The opinion what the state say. And this is propaganda. This has nothing to do with free speech. This has nothing to do with democracy. This goes in direction of a totalitarian state. And for this we really have to get up. We can't let happen this. So this is a message to everybody who wants to save free speech. To get up, to share, to talk, to don't fall in the trap of all this propaganda, what is actually now going around. I don't say to repress it. Everybody has the right, what he wants to say, he wants to say. And when the state wants to say something and have an opinion, it looks fine to me. But the state can't say what is truth and what is not. And the people who say something against the state and the official corporate media are shut down. I mean, this is really a serious issue. Naturally, we don't have to forget that it's all a learning process. And we will come over this. Because no repression of free speech have worked for a long time. We always, in the end, are winning. But we are winning because we get up. And this is what we have to do. We are the people. We are the state. And in a state, there must be place for everybody, and not only for one opinion. Before this crisis, I was really not a political person. I'm working with the consciousness, I have interest in what's happening, and a little bit about thinking the relation between the consciousness and external happening and politics, economic events. I was interested more in economics because I think economics have more influence on the reality than the political decision from the states. But now I'm becoming an activist. I will not leave the conscience work, of course not, because this is the most important thing at all. It doesn't matter what happened. We have to have our minds clear. We have to be centered. We have to be focused to be strong. And we have to be strong. But now it requires action. Action to say, we don't want this. I mean, it can't be that it comes to be a crime when you want to walk in nature. The other day, I was walking 100 meters far away from the house. The police stopped me. and I'm living in the nature. In the nature, there was nobody around. Nobody, only me and the police. And the police say I can't walk. Even when it will be true what they're saying with the coronavirus and the rest. Even then, who I can infect when I walk in nature? And they would have the right to do something to me. I will not go maybe in prison, I have to pay. But when we will do this sometimes, I will go in prison. And people in Spain are in prison because they want to walk. They want to say, I am walking when I want to walk. To demonstrate is now a crime. In Germany, lawyers are being judged because they make a call to say we have to demonstrate against what is happening. And this is an essential right what we have. And this is now a crime. It's a crime to come together with people and manifestate our opinions. And the justification for this is really heavy. The justification for this, there is a danger, a health danger for everybody. When this is just absolutely not true. There is no, I repeat it, no scientific evidence that prove that this coronavirus is more danger than any other virus in the last times. The numbers of the states and of the World Health Organization are not real numbers. I will prove this. And everybody, there's a lot of information around there. It's not about who is behind or conspiracy stuff or things like this. It's about what is happening, and we have to stop this. We have to get up. And this is what I like to say for today. We have to get up to say no. To say no to shutting down our freedoms for a danger that don't exist. This was today a really serious thing. But it is serious. But in the end, I like to say a good thing, don't get in the negative thing. This is now it's a heavy story what is going on, but stay inside. Do the main work. Also disconnect yourself from this. Don't eat all the time information. Take your time to make a break. Take your time to disconnect. Always come back to yourself. We should not get in this negative spiral, because then we get weak, and weakness is not, now is not the time for weakness. Now is the time to be strong and to stand up. Karsten Ramser, EPROJECT.